So, kind of the two main things we're trying to accomplish with our serve. Everybody, what are those two?
Deep.
Yep, get the stinking ball
I
in
don't see him either.
and get it deep into the court. Okay, so consistency and depth, those are the two main things we're trying to accomplish on our serves. When you are playing singles, if you are an animal that is playing in singles tournaments, I applaud you. If you're playing singles, okay, for sure, go for a little bit more on your serve, take a little bit more chances because there's only one player on the court. You can gain much more from your serve as a weapon as opposed to doubles where, you know, it's a little bit more of an equalizer, much more of a neutralizer on the serve. But I think the main thing is we're getting it deep into the court, okay? So what I do on my serve is I'll keep my right foot kind of anchored in. I'll bring my left leg forward. That just helps me get some forward momentum. But I'll use my legs a lot. So I'll try to really stay lower to try to get that ball deeper. I think a lot of us, when we serve, fairly using too much upper body. We're using just too much arms. And now that's why it's probably not going as deep. So here, nice little arc. Okay, not trying to do too much. I am putting a little bit of topspin on it, but I want us to all focus on the mechanics of this is my dropping my paddle tip. I'm not really bringing it beyond my back foot. And notice I actually stop my follow through right to where I want the target to go, which is Lindsay cross court. See too many times where we're finishing across our shoulder and we tend to pull the ball wide if we finish across our shoulder. So it's kind of simply here to there. It's just the mechanic. Okay, one more time. And sure, as we get up in levels, if we want to aim to the forehand or backhand, yes, that would be smart. But ideally, we just want to get it deep and into the middle of the court. Okay, one more time. Okay, notice my placement, where I'm actually standing. So how many of us here prefer our forehands over our backhand on our third shot? Forehand? Okay, so for your right-handed player, again, I would suggest you starting close to the center line because now when Lindsay hits the return to serve, okay, the ball comes over on this sideline. What am I hitting, everybody?
Forehand.
Forehand, very good. And if my partner is out wide and the ball is right here, my partner is hitting a forehand. Okay, so I personally like my backhand just as much as my forehand, so I actually stand in the middle court because most return to serves actually come right down the middle of the court. So you want to favor your stronger side, what you want to hit on your third shot. So again, if you're forehand here, probably stand right here. If you like your backhand, okay, I'd be standing right here in the middle. So when the ball comes right to the middle of the court, you're getting your stronger third shot. Okay. Lindsay, anything else on the serve?
Just noticed we saw quite a few of us actually lift our back leg on our serve, kind of doing like one of these. Like Riley said, it's better to keep both feet kind of grounded on the floor. It helps with balance, momentum going forward, gain a little more power. Doing one of these, one, it just doesn't look very good, and two, again, you're losing a lot of balance and a lot of power. So, yeah, I mean, try hard to keep that back leg down. You can kind of toe it like this, but nothing more than that.
Questions?
Lindsay, start with her right.
Go ahead.
So do you have, I mean, you hit it right out of your hand. Do you found from like dropping it and then hitting it?
Yeah, so again, you can totally drop the ball as the server. You can let it drop. Totally legal. Lindsay and I are not allowed to use it on the Pro Tour, so that's why I don't have it. But again, it's totally legal for all amateur players to drop the serve. That's legal. One thing I would say is just leave your hand up as high as it can go because now the ball will bounce up a little higher. So I see sometimes players will have their drop serve like this. Now the ball doesn't bounce up very high. You gotta let it naturally fall out of your hand. You cannot aid the toss. Let it naturally fall out, and then you can do whatever the heck you want when the ball bounces of where you make contact with the ball. Yep, you can. And I would, yeah, again, if I'm tossing it, I want to toss it out in front of me, actually out in the court, rather than the side where it's harder to hit. Okay. Another question?
Lindsay, do you start on your serve with your right foot forward like Riley does?
I'm left because I don't step into it.
Okay.
But I have the most casual serve ever, so don't copy my serve.
So you said your right foot is stationary.
Right. Yes, I'm here. I'll do it one more time. I'll do it right. We'll do it one more time. So I'm here, right foot, bringing my left leg forward as I'm hitting. I think a lot of the pros do that. A lot of the pros will do that. You don't need to worry about